TJD Warbird team, also from Kent. Their shop has the most amazing stock of radio control classic kits, a huge range. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the warfare. The colour scheme is applicable to one that joined the 9th Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, rolling in. 3 L4s and Tiger Moth. The GI Flight, American Patrol. Our 2 Spitfires. So the Mark 9 is a well-known MH434, been displaying here year upon year. Back on the stick. Sally B is Britain's biggest warbird. No government funding, no lottery funding. You, me, and a lot of others support to keep this aeroplane going. Against all the odds, this machine graces our skies today. We've been talking analogies with cars. I suppose the Naviant as a civilian aeroplane, sort of top of the range Jaguar, coming from North America. Perhaps a Cadillac is the best one to use. 4 seats, well aerobatic. Over 1,000 built by North American Aviation. They then transferred to Ryan Corporation he built another 1,000. As you might imagine from the company that built the Mustang, it was not only sleek, it was very robust and beautifully engineered. If only there were a crack elite platoon, honed and disciplined, who could see him off. The man has the skies to himself. Stand by for the break. Go. XA 42. Members of the audience may think they've changed the shape of one of their aeroplanes this year. Titans normally fly alongside the Extreme Air with a Balanca Decathlon. The Balanca unserviceable this year, and they've substituted the potent Yak 50. Slow roll by. Call this high alpha. Nose up. Computer inputs all the way, giving flight regimes that would be impossible in none of the other airplanes. Has been in service with the Royal Air Force, and Bruce Douglas in the largely blue Sea Skybolt. And this act comes to you with support of flyingexperiencesuk.com. Now Bruce flying the Skybolt. Both of them have a job because they're mixed performances, so keeping formation is difficult. Bruce, who shall we say is a large man, will doubtless be preferring the cockpit of the Skybolt this year, because normally he appears more. And his catch line as he comes to the audience, and this is a good time for the audience to realise it. Don't panic! Don't panic! Fly on Nigel and that Messerschmitt. I reckon they're going to get him. Private Pike, played by Ian Naviant. World War II. It was sung by Bud Flanagan, especially for the film. Now these are the ones that are going to take him on. Now seriously, after Dunkirk, Churchill set up the local defence volunteers, then called the Home Guard. They get ridiculed as being, well, hardly effectual at all. Not so. If you read Leo McKinstry's beautiful book, Operation Sea Lion, the very fact that the army had a backup in the Home Guard, significant part of the eventual stopping of the invasion of the UK, Operation Sea Lion, CeeLo, by Nazi Germany. David Croft and Jimmy Perry were the ones that wrote it, and they were also responsible for It Ain't Half Hot Mum. Remember that one? But a lot of people trying not to remember that one. Heidi High? That's not me greeting you, that's the name of the programme. Out there amongst our cast is Captain Mannering, played by Arthur Lowe in the series, and I'm going to give you a lot of quotes. He was a bank manager, and his most often quote was "stupid boy." Sergeant Wilson, John Le Mesurier, that wonderful John Le Mesurier. Do you think that's wise, sir? Are they having a go? They're getting a bead on him. And Corporal Jones, the incredible Clive Dunn, the butcher.
But we are flying today the Union flag and the Royal Air Force ensign. So the parachutists in a formation are now going into what we call the sabre chase, and the sabre chase allows them to form up so that they can get ready for their running position onto the drop zone. And what they're looking for on the ground, there are two crosses there, a yellow cross and an orange cross, and these are line-up markers for the parachutes. Now this is the time that they can hear you, so let's get some noise for the Falcons. Carefully in formation, following each other down as they begin getting ready for their line-up onto the drop zone in front of you. Two parachutists at the back are above, flying the flag, are Sergeant Marcus Shields, and the officer commanding of the RAF Falcons, that's our boss, and that is Flight Lieutenant Jen Littler. All the time the team coach, Flight Sergeant Liam Lyons, is giving instructions to the parachutists. They're all talking to each other via radio communication, tightening up the manoeuvres, making sure that they know exactly where they're going to land and where they're going to come in.
Its break and climb is phenomenal. Its agility, well, you guessed it, phenomenal.
Wow.
Now you saw the F-35B do this. This is high alpha. State-of-the-art control. Messerschmitt was finally assembled in 1959. The Mustang is also a youngster. It was built by the Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation in Australia for that nation's Air Force as the CA-18 Mark 21 in 1947. Mustang flew again, only in May this year at Sywell, and it's in the colours of Major Don Strait. He was the boss of the 356 Fighter Group's 361st Fighter Squadron in 1944 at Martlesham Heath in Suffolk. The aeroplane was named Jersey Jerk. Now, this being the 80th anniversary of D-Day, the very squadron, the 350, the very group, the 356 Fighter Group, this aeroplane is painted in colours of, on June the 22nd after D-Day, it was to deploy to a hastily arranged airstrip at Kirkerville, A2 it was called. then went back on the gate there. Followed up at Uxbridge in London. Saw the flight from Greece in 1991. Exported to the USA in 1995. Flying again in the UK in 2013. George has had his display authorisation for a couple of years now, and he acquired the Spitfire as something to occupy him following the sale of his company. I suppose, yeah, it does. It beats fishing. Not its wartime history and its performance. Now it's known as the Juggernaut, and there's a lot of ifs and buts. In the 1990s and early noughties, it was flown by the fighter collection based at Duckford with the name No Guts, No Glory on the side. vertical climb. Did I tell you how to fully vertic fuel system? There it is.